Wait. Okay, we're good this time. Hi.
Hi.
Last time I tried recording, it was like, it was like this, not like this. I don't know why. So I want to try and give you guys a good video. So when we last left off, we all were basically in the King's general area, and then big old baddie showed up, and I managed to get my ass with the rest of the group, while the rest of the group was kind of with the King and kind of keeping him safe. Kind of, not really. You know, wanted to murder his face. That kind of stuff. So, yeah. Focus on the boobs. Focus on the boobs.
I have a...
Okay, we're good there.
Hold on, just one second. I have a special holiday announcement. Game.
You.
And he forgot that last time, so... extra one from outside.
Ay, ay.
Yeah,
Don't forget
so...
Alamir's too.
Alright, everybody flip off Alamir. Who's not here?
I miss his little fingers.
I
They
do.
just get so... They were so nimble and thick.
Kinky.
That's what you call a prostate, orgasm.
Massage, thank you. Perfectly legal and legitimate. I might add.
DM, paint me a word picture as I knock your mockers off the goddamn thing.
Why would you do that to me?
I don't mean to.
You are evil.
Duh.
Monkey. Stop.
Alright, so...
Alright.
Trying to
So you guys left off as into the King's room where the guards had just barred you guys in.
Could you just do me one favor?
What?
Erase guard 3 because I took his ass out.
He's knocked out at the moment, so
Yeah, right.
he's
Well,
not
no, he's
doing
gone.
anything.
Better.
Much. I are happy.
You are Baboon.
I am Weasel!
I can has cheeseburger.
You can have cheeseburger.
Ooh. But yes. So you guys are in the King's room.
Is cheeseburger code for cock?
No.
No, that's Blaziken.
Wow, demonetized in 2 minutes! I'm going for a record of 10 seconds.
I can actually explain why it's Blaziken for you too.
Okay.
He's actually based off of a Japanese cock-fighting rooster.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go.
Yes. So yeah, you guys are in the King's room. Door is barred shut. Batty flew into the hallway to chase after you guys, but actually could not keep up in time. So he's currently locked out.
Welcome.
And you just start hearing a lot of chinging, stuff like that. Like swords are actually clashing like weapons. So that's what's going on outside the room for you guys.
Alright, and while that's happening, I'm just kind of like, on guard 3, just kind of like slapping his face, like, dude, wake up! In halfling.
And there's no response from guard 3.
Okay. I'll just like, let him down, look up.
As the other guys are just looking all concerned for guard 3. Like, okay, so guard 3 is down.
Okay.
What do we do? Apparently this little thing here tried to hell wake him up, but nothing's happening. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? Main priority, keep the king safe. You guys have any ideas on how to protect this king?
It's not on.
It's not on. I like how you all...
Keep
just
going. Keep going.
Hey, it's on them right now. The guard's asking them, do you have any ideas on how to protect the king?
It sounds like you guards need to get out there and
I
take
like
care
it.
of what's ever going on out
I
there.
showed you what that one was the other day.
Well, I mean, we can't just leave the king like that. I mean, there's at least like 10 others out there to deal with this
He
thing.
clearly feels safer. That's why, in our protection, that's why he's hiding behind us and not behind you. Get out there, and I want to roll intimidation.
Look where he's going.
I like this.
I'm gonna... Woo! 17! Get your
What
asses
is going
out
on
there!
with him tonight?
I don't know.
So at this point,
He
yes,
typically rolls like twos.
the guards are actually panicking to, they unbar the door and actually open the doors and they run through. So currently the doors are open right now and the guards are outside the room.
All of them?
Yeah, he just chased all 3 of them out.
Kyler,
The only
bar
thing
the
that's
door again.
left there is guard 3, who is still unconscious. And as the guards are leaving the room, they just shout back, Close the doors behind us. Because they're afraid of him
Getting
and
the
his... Well, at this point, he feels...
safer behind us, apparently.
Well, the king actually... wants
Poor
protection.
decision. Super poor decision.
That cord is interesting.
Yes.
Whoa!
Drugs, kids!
I don't know if you guys can see this, but it lights up.
And it like moves.
What the crap?
He's
That was so
fancy.
distracting. Okay.
Holy crap!
Anyways, back to this.
So I was like, what are you talking about?
The
Then I
guards
saw.
are afraid of actually, Johnny and how he might just lash out on them. So they shot it back to close the door and bar it behind them. So at that point, it's up to you guys to actually...
We'll close the door. I don't plan
Yeah,
on locking
close the door.
You don't plan on barring it?
No.
Just in case Big Baddie comes through?
Nah.
Okay.
it. I don't want to bar it. Do you want to bar it?
Yeah, sure.
You want to bar the door?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. He's barring the door.
So you bar the door?
Bar the door.
Alright. Door's barred.
I help.
How? Do you stand on his back?
He
Yeah.
stands on Hermes.
Yeah, there you go. I stand on Hermes.
Alright, so yeah, this door's barred. The king is in the room with you guys. No?
I walk over to a random pitcher that he's got with water. I pour him a glass and I offer it to him.
I'm gonna
And then I want you to roll a perception check.
perception.
Perception toward me.
All right, I'm rolling perception towards you. 2.
Jesus Christ.
Plus 2 is 4. Plus another 5 is 9.
I kind of do like a signal, like, should I knock his ass out?
At this point, does that register if you guys are doing this?
I just kind of shrug and I'm like, no idea what you're trying to get me to do.
Okay.
Alright. So with that being said, tail is under my ass.
I keep forgetting that onesie has a tail.
Hashtag dragon problems.
Yes. Hashtag dragon problems.
I have dragon problems without the onesie.
I bet you don't.
Kinky.
Oh, dick.
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
I was thinking the same thing. You got to it before me.
I'm not even sure where that really just came from. It just kind of, under
I don't know.
Came out your
Let's,
ass.
let's do this.
My ass is so distracting, apparently.
All right.
Anyways,
I'm
the
gonna.
king actually does reach out to you and actually take the glass because, he's thinking, okay, kind gesture. I saw you just try to wake up Guard 3 and, Guard 3 is still out.
All right.
So, the king has taken the glass of water.
All right.
So, you look like you're ready to do something.
I'm going to try and convince the king that everything's going to be okay. He's not going to die, and I'm doing this as a deception.
Okay, well.
3 and 6 is 9, plus 5 is 14.
Okay. We need to switch dice because he's getting all the good rolls now.
Well, the king is hearing what you're saying, but he seems uncertain right now because of everything that's going on.
Just trying to calm him down.
All right. So while that happens, I kind of look at him and see her say something to him look kind of concerned, and I just post up with the crossbow toward the door, ready to strike if needed.
Yeah. So the king actually now seems a bit more at ease with the hall. There is someone who is actually trying to protect the door, guard the door, whatever you want to say for that. Now,
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to attack the king.
I mean, yeah, that's what you want to go with, yeah.
Are you going unarmed, or are you gonna stab with your rapier?
Yeah, I'm going to attack
Remember,
him.
you're down one
Yeah.
thing.
Going to attack him with my rapier.
Just head on, run up to him and do it, or
Yeah.
okay, well,
Am I missing something?
Need you to roll for it.
Oh, mother.
There it is.
Wait, is that 20?
That's a
That's a
4.
four.
Oh. I was
Oh,
reading
that's
it
right in the
wrong.
world again. Oh, well, you whiff.
God damn it.
And
Wait, sorry. 4 plus.
Oh.
What's
yeah.
your strength?
7.
still whiffs.
Yeah, okay.
It's an 11.
You know, that 7-11 kind of thing. Got me thinking about food. Anyways, it misses. Doesn't actually hit the king at all, but now the king is freaking out.
All right. I see that, and now I get right in front of the king and kind of like put my hands up, like, just wait.
But he's behind you at this point. How would you?
Well, he's gonna walk over.
Now I'm gonna move. I have movement,
What?
and my movement is actually 40.
Yeah.
And
well,
you said
it's
like
20.
yeah, so I'm just gonna like hey, no, what are you doing? No,
Are you getting in front of the king or him?
I'm getting in
So
front
he's
of the
in
king,
between
like
us.
between them.
Basically, it's like that for them,
Okay.
where you're standing off to the side or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like no, what are you doing? No, and just kind of like wink.
And I facepalm.
Remember we said that Balor would have the honor?
I do not. No, I don't remember that conversation at all.
Yeah, that was with the Balor, actually.
No.
We
no,
all understood
don't,
that.
Don't
It was a while
understand
ago. It's
that
okay.
conversation.
Yeah, it was
at
like
all.
probably almost 2 months now at this point.
Yeah.
Last I checked, we were breaking in here to kill this guy, and now this midget's stopping me. What's up with that guy?
Yeah, you're having this conversation right in front of the fucking king.
Yeah. And I mean, I just tried to attack him. Like, I can't play that shit off.
Yeah, so I just kind of like, stop you like, dude, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Wait. That's an 18 out of my book. It's like, dude, calm down. Don't lash out. I know you have anger issues. Chill.
Hold on.
I pick up what he is laying down,
Yeah.
and I'm like, the war, man. Just seen too much of it. Noises outside.
Right?
He looks
Okay.
just like that guy who drugged me that one time.
Okay, hold on. I look at the... Fuck! I look at the king, flip through my book, and I just go, Hermes at Barrington.
Hermes looks at you and goes,
I rolled a 1.
So you're calling the king Hermes Barrington?
Just like, point to him, Hermes at Barrington.
and Hermes just looks at you and goes,
Christ.
I mean, at this point, you guys are able to talk out how you're just getting through things and see where it goes from there.
Okay.
Because right now, the king is freaked out, thanks to Johnny.
Yep.
You're welcome.
You're trying to keep Johnny from actually attacking. Doppelganger's just sitting there.
What does this doppelganger speak?
Depends what the doppelganger is shifted as.
he's currently a she-male.
Yes, doppelganger is currently a she-male.
So human?
Yes,
Probably.
common and uncommon.
Fuck. Because the plan was, if you guys remember,
Nope.
wait for the Balor to kill the king
Well, yeah, I
and
remember.
have the guards help us. So
Yeah.
at this point, like, the guards are busy.
whittling down, beating him up a little bit.
Yeah, and I kind of want to see, like,
Where he's at health-wise by that point.
yeah. So, like, wait until the Balor basically breaks through.
So I remember framing the Balor. We kill the king, we frame the Balor, and then we kill the Balor.
That was in one of the conversations we had, but then another one we had was actually having the Balor do the dirty work itself, and us come out as, we tried to stop him, we couldn't save the king, and then we killed the Balor, after the Balor's already killed the king.
No recollection of that.
That was essentially what the plan was.
Ah.
I'm still waiting for you guys to
DM.
see what you guys are doing at this point.
I'm just gonna wait
You're
until the
really
Balor
wait.
breaks
What are
through.
you doing? You haven't done anything.
I'm more or less waiting for the Balor. I'm all for letting the Balor get his hands dirty.
Well, you have the door closed and barred. The Balor is currently in battle.
Right. So we're gonna wait until the well, rather, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until I hear the sounds of battle die down, and I hear the sound of pounding on the door.
Okay.
And when that happens, I'm gonna point to Mr. Johnny Two Phones here, and I'm gonna point to the door.
It's a door.
It is a door, right? I'm gonna walk over to the barricade. Thanks. Fuck you. He's like patting my head. Right, I'm gonna walk
You
over.
guys have to remember, I have an intelligence of 8, so like.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this
Maybe
is just
mime it?
interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna walk over to the barricade once the battle sounds have died down, and just kind of try and lift it and look at you like, dude, I could use some help here. We got to take this thing on, quote quote.
Oh, do you want me to remove that?
Sorry, I'm gonna roll persuasion to kind of non-verbally communicate. We need to take this thing out, quote quote. Wink, wink. That's a 7 for persuasion plus 1.
So you haven't.
You could just mime it.
So you weren't able to get him to open the
Well,
door?
I'm just pointing at it and meh.
Oh, you want me to open it?
Wait,
Oh.
do I understand that? Let's see. That's a no. It's just I'm continuing to do that.
So go like that and that.
Yeah.
That's how you open and close the latch.
Yes.
And then I'm going to persuade you to help me to unbar the door. 5 plus 9 is 14. Plus
I have
another.
no problem doing it
5
if someone
is
would just literally
19.
ask. You
Well,
don't
that's
have to
what I'm doing.
persuade me.
I'm persuading
Yeah.
you with a 19.
You don't need
What?
to persuade. You just say,
She just
hey.
persuaded him to open the door instead
Nice.
of asking him.
Nice. Unnecessary, but nice.
Completely.
So as soon as the door is open,
The door's unbarred. That's as far as you guys got.
as
Okay.
soon as the door is unbarred, I get the fuck out of the way.
You were still sitting in front of the king.
No, I get the fuck out of the way of the king
So you're
from the door.
there.
Are you gonna move?
You just went.
Yeah,
There.
we're both over here because we just unbarred the door.
Doppelganger's just standing around still, looking like, yeah, what's up, guys?
Yep, so we just get the fuck out of the way.
It's been the most useless NPC ever.
Pretty much.
You guys have yet to actually utilize him for anything.
Yeah.
I cross-dressed him.
That
What
was
more do you
it.
expect?
That was it. You turned a doppelganger into a she-male.
I mean, admittedly, it was kind of sexy, with the beard and all.
Yeah, you really had something to hold on to there.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, after you guys have actually unbarred this door, which took, God, way too long.
Yeah, right?
We had somebody with some anger issues to work out. Okay.
You actually hear some clunking against the door. Not banging, but clunking. Like clanging, clunking kind of sounds.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like metal hitting wood and then stone. And it happened about 3 times. And then you actually hear this loud roar and quick, nice thunk, like from a metal weapon to like a big, massive object, and then against like a wall, stone wall.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. And as that happened, you could actually hear that there was no more actual like battle sounds.
Oh dear.
Yes. And things are just way too quiet. So, things are really quiet there.
I'm gonna ask you if you want to open the door and let this thing in.
Ladies first.
All right, so I'm gonna pull the door that's on my side open, and basically be hidden behind it as the door opens.
Well, if the door's open then. Nothing's happening yet because it's still too quiet.
I guess I will open my door too.
Are you gonna be hiding behind it?
Yes.
Huh?
He opened his wider.
Yeah. He's a man.
Yeah.
I'm not controlling the DM's drawings.
Sexist
Fine.
bitch.
Here. You can have yours open more as well. There you go. Your door's curved. So
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna say it's crooked. Well, so is his, actually.
Well, I bet it's when the body's hitting there.
Mm.
Because it's still too quiet. Nothing's actually running in yet.
I'm waiting.
So you're waiting.
I'm waiting for the battle.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm gonna wait. What are you doing?
Just standing there, hiding behind the door.
Yours hits better.
You need more munchies.
You need more munchies?
I don't like this.
It's in the fridge. Legend has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go rummage through somebody else's fridge. I'm a lady.
He does it.
I do it.
I'm a lady.
Yeah.
Other ladies have done it.
I'm not other ladies. Focus, DM.
I mean, seriously.
Come on, let's kill this
You guys-
fucking king already.
So it's very quiet in the hallway. Nothing's coming your way yet. And the king's actually still sitting there whimpering and cowering. Actually sitting there saying stuff like, I'm not seeing any movement or hearing any kind of movement. Maybe one of you guys should go check it out.
I'm gonna persuade the king to walk out and look himself.
He gets a 1.
Or a nat 20.
Fuck.
Well then.
And my persuasion is a 9. Plus at night.
No,
It's a
that
nat
doesn't
20.
I know.
You don't even have to worry.
But it's just amusing to me.
So, the king actually, with that, starts towards the doors, lets out a shriek, and then runs and hides under the bed.
Is it enough
I
to lure the
look-
Balor in?
I look at the two of you and I just go,
The Hood of Understanding, but you threw yours away.
yes, I did.
I'm the only one that has mine.
You are.
Okay.
He'd be able to understand you then, but that's it.
No, I'd be able to understand him.
No,
No?
he who wears it is able to understand.
No, I do that and I hold my hand out.
Okay, so you want my hood?
Yeah.
So I pull it out and I'm just kind of looking at you like, what do you want?
I take it. I put it on. I walk out through the hallway, hands up, and I just go, King's ready.
However, you just see the figure laying up against the wall at the moment, breathing heavily,
So the Balor's pretty well beaten up then.
dripping blood.
Ooh.
I look up and I say, King's ready. You want to get the final hit?
The Balor is actually not even paying attention to you right now because he's actually that badly beaten.
That fast? Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Who shall we bring the king to you?
This Balor is not even wearing his hood right now.
Oh, you can understand anyway.
He had a,
Yeah,
Oh, you had one too? Okay.
yeah.
All right. I can't believe I'm about to do this for the first time ever.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I come back.
So
And I point to you and I gesture to follow.
Okay. So I'm going to follow him out into the hallway.
We should probably rearrange how that hallway's set. Because at this point now,
This is why I hate the 1.2s.
so back here, leaning against the wall. Now you guys are.
So I'm going to cast Tongues, which I'm basically just going to touch him, and he'll be able to understand any spoken language And when he speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear and understand what he says.
Okay.
How long does that last?
An hour.
An hour.
Hmm.
So plenty enough time for us to get information across.
Yep.
Aren't you glad I went through my card
Yes,
deck?
I'm very happy.
Aren't you
I am.
proud of me?
I am. All right.
Alright, so that's happening. And all you get out of the battle right now is I'm too badly wounded to actually do anything.
So I look at you, and with she understands me or no? With the hood.
How does that... Well, you can understand her with the hood.
Okay, I give you the hood,
Okay, I'll
Right.
put it on.
and I go, have Johnny bring the king.
So I'll hand you back the hood because I know you're the one that needs it the most.
Okay.
I'll come into you when I go, bring the king.
Okay.
Forcefully. I should retcon that. I said forcefully.
Forcefully bring the king. Because we all know he's not going to want to move.
I go over to the bed and I flip it over.
I want you
Roll
to
for
roll.
strength.
Yeah.
Oh, come
That's
on.
a roll for
That's
that.
a roll. It's a
Come on.
king-size
This is a
heavy
Flip
wood
the-
bed.
Flip the fucking canopy bed.
Are you serious?
16.
Plus
7.
your
Wait,
strength.
that's 19. Oh,
That's a
no. I was
60.
reading it upside down.
It's a 16.
No, upside down would be a 91, which is not on a 20-sided dice.
If they were dyslexic, it would be.
Yeah, right.
Well, that
Plus
one
your
is.
7. So he gets
Yeah,
it.
so he's able to flip the bed over as the king's just sitting there cowering.
I grab him up by his kingly robes, by the scruff of it. Like this.
Giggity.
They shivery.
mean, I want to see the roll for that as well. I want to see if it works out for you.
Yeah, roll to lift the king.
That is this
It's going to be a 1.
You shall receive.
Fuck.
So, yes.
Oh my god.
You actually
asshole.
get to the point of actually grabbing this king by, like, the back of the
No,
kid's
no for you.
robe. And you fail hardly by your hand actually just, like, slipping right off of it.
So I'm going to come back in and be like, fuck is taking you so long? And I see the king sitting there and I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to persuade the king to walk out willingly to the Balor.
You're wrong for disadvantage to get through to him. Because he's cowering right now.
Okay.
Like, face down.
You disadvantage ain't gonna do shit for her.
And an 8.
No, when you tie your roll,
Yeah, right?
8 plus 9, 17 plus 5 is 22.
so he's slowly crawling your way. Like, whimpering, like,
This is what I'm here for.
slowly crawling your way at this point. Barely making any progress. Because of how scared he is.
So, we bring the king before the Balor.
Well, she's convinced the king to
Come and
crawl
see
to
him. I'm going to intimidate him to move faster.
If you want to try.
Damn.
13 plus 3 is 16
You're
plus
disadvantaged
5.
still.
Okay. Okay, 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 5 is 14.
It's not enough to convince him to move faster.
I walk over. I grab the king by the collar and do a strength check to drag him.
6.
Plus 6.
12.
No, like it's just straight 6.
Oh, jeez.
It's not working.
Clearly.
Wouldn't it matter how
give me
fast
your
he
good
gets
rolls.
there?
I'm gonna
He's
roll.
going to get there.
I'm gonna roll
Jesus.
animal handling to convince Hermes to pick him up and drag him out.
Oh my god.
14, 13, 5 is 18.
I mean, here's what's going on right now for you.
I love how none of us want to get our hands dirty.
Hey, I'm doing a lot of work here. I'm not that strong.
Hermes has actually listened to the point of going over and actually make it look like he's about to pick up the king. But what you see is he actually starts to kind of nibble on the king like he's about to eat him.
Sure. Whatever he wants to do.
And then you hear the Balor shout, "The king shall not die by any other hand."
So I'm gonna swat Hermes on the nose.
Hold on.
Well, whoa.
Hold
He can have
on.
a snack.
He can't eat him.
You can have a piece. It's not gonna kill him.
With disadvantage, which I probably don't need because that was a 5. Okay, 5 plus 1 to not have Hermes eat him.
Well, he ignores you because he's busy trying to...
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
All right.
4.
Plus or minus
-1.
No, you get +1.
For animal handling?
5. Doesn't help.
Nothing's stopping him yet.
I'm gonna strength check and swat him on the nose to stop him from eating him.
Okay.
8 plus 0 plus 5 is 13.
It's enough to grab his attention for a quick moment, where he snaps at you and then goes back towards the king.
Well, in that moment, I do a strength roll to pull the king away.
4.
God damn it. 4.
It was on 20 and then he just went thunk.
Yeah, the poop.
Yeah.
So-
It really was.
with
It's fine,
that,
I'm laughing.
Wait. Last resort. What do you do when your pet doesn't drop something?
You yell at it,
No.
Rub its nose in it?
No.
distract it with food.
I go up.
Oh!
Grab a body!
No, I was gonna
Well, you do what you're doing. Do what you're doing.
strength check. I think that would be strength, wouldn't
To
it?
pry its jaws open.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Out.
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
3.
Fuck!
Okay.
Wait, plus
7.
7, so 10.
It's not enough.
Yeah,
Alright,
I didn't think
I am going to roll to point to guard 3 that's unconscious and tell Hermes to eat this one if he's hungry. So is that a persuasion, animal handling? Which one do you want me to roll for?
Animal
Persuasion.
handling.
Persuasion?
Yeah, because you're trying to persuade him.
To eat
Okay.
something else.
Yeah.
6 and 9 is 15 and 5 is 20.
Being he's already at something, it's a disadvantage.
Okay. Still sick. Still the 20.
Okay.
Because I got an 18.
Well, you have him moving towards guard 3.
Crisis
He's
averted.
dragging the king's body with.
Well, he's at least moving toward the door.
God damn it.
Alright, can we get the doppelganger to roll for picking this dude up?
You gonna ask him to do something?
Doppel, carry the king out to the Balor.
So he's just gone to... That's a straight 9 plus... You're gonna kill me here.
1.2.
Yeah. Try it. Pull hard. Right? You okay? You alright?
He's not alright.
Keep your little things. Page 82.
What's
I
up?
replaced the cord
Page
yesterday.
82.
It's like it came in my mouth. Oh.
82. Strength is plus 0 if that's what you're
Yeah,
looking
so
for.
it's a 9. Which is not enough to actually do anything for you. So Hermes is still kind of just
Dragging him along.
trotting that body over there.
Alright, once he gets over and starts nomming on guard 3.
Wait. You said he's dragging the king. What's he dragging the king by?
The
His shirt?
like a robe.
Okay.
Alright.
I want to grab the king and try and forcibly pull him away from Hermes.
You realize we don't need the king alive for this, by the way, right?
Are you sure?
The Balor already asked for him alive.
Fair point.
Go ahead.
Wait.
The Balor already yelled in that he wants to be the last one to kill it.
Why don't you just persuade the king to take off his robe if Hermes is only dragging him by the robe?
Would that be an advantage because he's scared?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
But you're
Even though he's
persuading
to take
him.
it off to get away.
It's disadvantage because
Okay.
he's cowering in fear.
2. 3. Okay. So 11, 16.
Alright, so I got through to him, but during his panic to try and maneuver the right way, he's struggling to get out of the rope.
All right. So I grab him and I play tug of wars with Hermes to
Well,
try and.
Hang on a second.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take my dagger and I'm just going to cut off the piece that Hermes has in his mouth.
I was going to do the same thing.
That way the king is free and can move.
I want to see... Athletics.
Athletics.
I rolled. I don't know what the number is.
You got a 10. I got an 11
I was going to help get the king away.
plus 0.
Athletics, if you
plus
want to do the...
Whoa.
5 is 16
16?
for athletics.
You really want to say athletics?
Yeah.
16.
Which is what I rolled.
So, okay. It works out that you actually get in there and cut that patch of the king's robe.
Mm-hmm.
So now the king is just kind of laying there, kind of like collecting himself now that he's free of Hermes. And Hermes just plops down on guard 3 and starts gnawing away.
Okay. So we, like, you know, I immediately start trying to drag him toward the battle.
Strength check just to start.
That's a fucking 12 plus nothing.
Not quite enough.
I'm going to roll to get Orion to grab him and drag.
Who's
Who?
Orion?
My dog!
Moo.
Oh, Moon!
11 plus 1, so 12.
Going towards, like, persuasion towards
No,
him?
the strength, because he's my dog.
It's not enough to actually do anything for.
Let's try this again.
Roll better! 13!
13!
Woo! Plus 7.
20!
It works!
Hey! So we bring the king forward, we plop it down right in front of the Balor.
So now we're
So-
all kind of over here.
Alright, well, you left the doppelganger and Hermes in the room.
Yeah.
Well, Hermes
Yes,
is...
he's eating!
Yeah.
So who cares?
Doppelganger's just sitting there, chilling.
Doppel's like, I
Oh,
tried,
yeah.
I'm useless.
No. So the king is right there. And the Balor's just sitting there,
Panting.
trying to catch his breath because he's, like, that badly wounded. Sitting there, making his last threat of, I will do anything I can to slit your throat and kill you.
To the king or us?
To the king.
Okay.
And he's barely moving.
So we want to frame the king. Or rather, we want to frame the Balor for this. So,
Can I persuade the Balor to hold his sword out and just shove the king onto the sword?
I mean, the Balor is barely able to move with how badly
I mean, I'm just
he
talking
is.
like prop the sword up and shove the king onto it.
You're trying to get someone who's that badly wounded that he's against the wall to actually try and stay standing.
I'm not talking about standing him up. I'm literally having him leaning back on the wall holding the sword up.
Both hands are on the wall holding him up, too.
Okay.
So, his sword is not in an area to do anything.
You want to grab his sword and stab the king?
that's exactly what I was thinking, and then we killed the Balor.
I was going to ask the Balor if he would like us to chop the king up into pieces so he may eat him better. More easily, I suppose.
He's not trying to eat him. He just wants to kill him.
Well, that's how he was going to kill him.
I say, you hold the Balor's hand and the sword and stab the king.
Okay, I'm going to roll a strength check to hold the Balor up so that he
Okay.
may use his hands
To
to
kill
kill
the
the
king.
king.
Let's see how this
We're
works
going
out
in
for
a
you.
super weird direction for this.
Pig money! Pig money!
10.
Not even enough
Yeah. Yeah.
to try and move the Balor.
You fucking jinxed me with that 0. Beat you. rolling 18s of fucking charisma all day.
All right. I'm going to take charge here.
Go for it.
What are you rolling for?
Investigation to see just how, or rather, medicine to see just how fucked up that battle.
Hang on, wait.
That is a 13 plus 1 to see just how fucked up he is. Like a number, hit point wise, maybe.
Hit point wise, or the actual like what kind of damage is done, so you can kind of gauge.
I want to see how hard it's going to be to kill him.
From how it looks, to give like the aesthetic view of what you're actually looking at for this battle right now.
Mm-hmm.
This side of his face is swollen, but you can see like impalement marks,
Okay.
kind of like in from a weapon that actually hit in his face. So his eye is kind of bulged out towards like the center of his face, but still like kind of able to see. The other eye is kind of actually beaten shut.
So, do you want me to?
His legs actually look like they're ready to give out the way the damage is done,
Mm-hmm.
because like the scratch marks are just in those like areas. It's so close that it barely even nick those important tends to hold you up.
Mhm.
His arms are actually kind of like really just blood running down as he leans up. So, all in all, there's actually a nice gash actually right above where his heart would be too.
All right. So I'm going to roll investigation to see where his hood of understanding is. That is an 8 plus my investigation, which is 3. So 11.
As far as you can tell, it looks like it's just shredded.
So put it on him. Put yours on him.
He's got a massive fucking head. Okay, I put it on his one fucking horn.
You put it on his massive fucking horn.
Okay. And I look at him and I say, in halfling, how bad do you want to kill this king? Now, as I do that, I've like climbed up to his shoulder and done that.
Was anything supporting him while you were trying to do that?
Roll for acrobatics.
9.
9 plus my acrobatics, which is plus 6.
It's enough to actually you pretty much do this whole maneuver up to put the hood of understanding on his big fucking horn,
Mm-hmm.
but he falls over in the process while you're doing that.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a dex save, I'm assuming.
No, like you guys, as you're doing this and get it on his horn, he just falls over.
Okay.
Like you're jumping up from this side, so he falls down to that side.
Okay. So he's like kind of like prone, laying on the
So
side.
do you
Yeah.
want me to?
Wait, I have a plan.
Okay. Well, you let me know, because
Okay.
I can. It doesn't do much, but
All right.
So, like at this point, though, his head is actually out into the central throne room because where you guys are in the hall.
All right. And how many guards left?
There's 0 guards,
Okay.
there's no guards left.
but you can actually start to hear him pant. There is still something else.
What else?
He's barely spitting anything out as far as you can hear. He's trying to say
All right.
that gets spelled out in his blood.
All right.
Investigate the blood spelling.
8 plus my investigation, which is 3.
That looks like tacos and taquitos.
11.
I'm also,
I love tacos and taquitos.
I'm also gonna investigate the spelling of the blood. 3. 8.
Drink me.
18! Oh my
What
god!
the fuck?
-1.
17.
Well, the one who's got the negative actually wins. That's right. Yes. He's supposed to be the helpful one tonight, apparently.
Yeah, so it seems.
And all of the passive stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Everything else.
All right. So as far as you're able to make out, it actually shouts for like that. He was beaten to near death by someone with a morning star that just ran off.
Oh.
So are you gonna tell the rest of us?
I mean, I can tell you. I can't do shit for him.
Fair. So you're gonna tell me?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to tell Moon Moon to go and see if he can find the scent for this creature with the morning star.
Okay. Animal handling.
So now I have to fucking wait.
Do you?
18 minus 1 is 17 plus 5 is
Well,
God knows how
yeah.
many math.
So he's actually going off to investigate.
All right. And
Do you want me
since
to
you
roll?
said, "Do you?" I'm not.
Do you what?
Do I have to wait? And I'm not. So
Are you metagaming, or are you trying to think of a way to actually figure it
I'm
out?
debating if I want to do this, but I just rolled for it, so I think I have to. So I'm gonna attack the Balor.
Okay.
And I'm going to flurry of blows him. Which, since... Okay, so that's one attack at 20. Toward AC.
20 towards AC.
Yeah.
That would hit.
You hit him.
Oh,
Alright.
damn.
1, 7, 8. Second attack is 21, 5, 8, 11. What was the first attack? 8
Yeah.
and 11,
So
19.
19, and that's 25, which is 6, 1, 11.
So plus the 19.
Yeah,
So that's 29, 30.
yeah,
30
yeah, to finish him off.
was not enough to finish him off.
Okay. I guess I have to spend a key point here. Alright, hold up. So, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do Stunning Strike.
12.
Wait, was it that? 12? Yeah, that's, plus 15.
So as you actually go to do this, you actually see part of the pillar that looks similar to where you were standing earlier
Okay.
impale the Balor's head.
Okay. That's because I'm basically like, on top of him. I'm just like pummeling him like the ground and pound technique. And this pillar just comes out of nowhere. Just...
Splatter.
Okay.
So the Balor is dead. King's still alive. You're pretty much mounted on top of a dead body, just like it.
So the Balor's dead. I look at Johnny and I point to the Balor's sword. And then I point at the king.
Oh, yes.
So kill the king with the Balor's sword.
Is that a two-handed sword, one-handed sword?
One-handed, by the way, he carries it, but for
well,
you...
Here, put it this way, though. What is your general strength?
25.
It's right there. He's got it.
Yeah.
He's got it. He can lift it.
Okay.
That would be the one-handed for you, then.
Sweet.
Two-handed strike, you get advantage.
Oh, I do?
Yes, if you do a two-handed strike with a one-handed weapon.
Do it.
Well, they're DM's discretion.
Let it go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I lose my +2 for damage.
Doesn't matter.
You're still...
You're impaling a fucking, like,
Nothing.
feeble king. Fuck!
+7.
Well,
That's an
if you're
18,
rolling
people.
for advantage,
And roll for an advantage. See if you get higher. 20, 20, 20,
20,
20, 20.
20.
Oh.
Oh, 17.
No,
some
so
high
the
rolls, though.
18
Yeah, still fucked up.
plus the 7.
He's fucked up.
Alright, so
Just, like, impale him into the floor.
as the sword is ready to make the contact, you actually see a stone actually fly into the king's skull.
Oh, motherfucker!
Your kill has been stolen. How do you feel?
Why?
Pissed. I'm pissed. The fuck through that?
Like a stone that is big enough to actually kind of like crush the king's skull.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm rolling investigation to see where it came from. Or is that perception?
As am I. No, perception.
Perception.
Yeah. Fucking 8 plus 1. Yeah, 1.
5 plus 5 is 10.
The only thing that you guys can make out is that since you guys are right around in this area, it'd have to come from
Out in the middle of the room somewhere. Right over here.
just somewhere like that.
I'm going to take a dash action. 80 feet is my max. I'm going to roll perception to see if I see anything. Yes! 19 plus 1.
You don't score.
I don't care if I score. I want to see what the fuck I'm seeing.
Well, so you're just like dashing out into the central throne.
I'm dashing out, crossbow ready.
So as you come dashing out, part of the railing actually comes flying at you.
Dex save.
Yes.
You really want to do this for me?
Yes.
12 plus 15.
Okay. So it doesn't hit you, but the way it lands, the wood splinters and actually kind of gets you like in the back.
For
The
how
neck.
much?
It's not really doing any damage because it's the ones that kind of just like sticking to your skin.
Oh, like the
The
tiny little
splinter.
splinters?
Yeah,
Okay.
Brush.
yeah. So, and all you can know, like, figure out from that is it came from in front of you, but kind of up.
I perceive it. Another a fucking 18 plus 1, 19.
To do the same thing again.
2. Perception.
Perception.
Maybe
All you see is a dark
Maybe
figure
this.
up on the 3rd floor.
Alright. In halfling. Who goes there?
No response because apparently he doesn't understand.
I'm gonna walk out to the doorway and holler. Who dares take our kills?
Okay. And in response to that, since you're now standing,
And you're out here.
Yep.
you actually get a shatter that happens in front of you.
Okay.
And there's a mist that actually fills.
A mist fills the room.
Shatter spell?
No,
A
Okay.
mist.
like
Oh,
a shattering.
like glass.
Yeah.
Happens
Like
in front of her
splash
feet.
damage.
So, the mist then actually just fills the room.
Am I able to tell which it is?
It's nothing like that.
Okay.
It's,
So it's more like a smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
so at this point, you guys are rolling for disadvantage while this is in effect.
Don't I get an advantage?
Not for any
What kind of
like,
save?
attack. It's because of the kind of mist that's going on.
Well, you're not in the area.
Oh.
Like, if you want to do any action at this point while it's in effect, you're rolling for disadvantage.
So, save
Um,
throw.
There's no save throws. It's if you're trying to do any actions.
Oh. Well, I mean, we would have to save throw against the mist.
For what? It's just a mist.
Hmm.
There's nothing special about
It's
it.
not. It's not
Oh,
damaging.
okay, so it's not affecting us.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's just,
Cloud.
yeah.
Cloud cover. Okay. Well, that being said, I'm going to take a dash action and go up to here.
Try and get out of the mist.
Yep.
I mean, you can do that.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to roll after I faceplant. I'm going to roll perception to see what we're dealing with here, which is an 18 plus 1, 19.
Did you roll for your disadvantage?
I'm out of the mist.
It filled the room.
Filled the room. Fuck. Okay, disadvantage. Fuck. Fuck you. That's a 10 plus 1. 11.
So, you really can't make anything out within this kind of cloud mist that's actually in the room. However, you do feel a package kind of bump onto you.
I grab the package.
Alright.
And I roll investigation on the package to see if it's a trap. 18 plus
Disadvantage
3.
too.
Fuck you. 10 plus 3, 13.
Well, can't exactly make out exactly what it is, but there is badly written halfling language.
Which says,
Band-Aids, I think?
I open it.
Alright. So as you open it, there is some vials.
Okay.
And there's labels on each of the vials.
I casually walk back over to Kyler here because I've seen her collecting vials, and I just hand them to her.
Alright, so what about... Am I rolling perception to see what's in them? What the markings are?
With disadvantage.
4. The plus 2, plus 5, so... 11.
So, all you can see for the markings
Mm-hmm.
is a cross and a 5 on each of the vials.
X5.
Not X, but a cross.
Okay.
And while she's looking at
And
that,
how many are there?
There's 3 of them.
okay. So I rolled acrobatics to try and get up to that figure, and that was a 10 total.
With the disadvantage?
Still
That
10.
was a 10 total.
Okay. You rolled a 20 there?
No, it was a 13 just now.
Ah.
That's trippy.
I know.
Okay, so you get up to where the figure was. But it is no longer in view.
Perception, see where it went. Yeah, 7, 10. Wait,
You're outside of the area it's covering.
Okay, so it's still 7.
no, it's a 2.
You're outside
You're
of the
out
area
of the
it's
thing,
covering.
so it's 7.
Oh, okay. All right, 7.
Because it filled the room for that.
Oh,
that
the
layer.
lower level. Okay.
So,
No, so I'm looking around. I don't see it. Okay.
with where you would be at this point, it is actually back up on the 3rd floor.
Has Orion found anything or come back yet?
So I'm going to go check the 3rd floor.
10.
So 10 plus 6 for my acrobatics to get up there. Obviously, I get there. And perception is a fuck you. 5 plus 1 perception.
Well, the only thing that actually kind of stands out to you is where the railing was broken
Mhm.
because of what was thrown at you originally,
Mhm.
and some scratch marks along the floor.
I investigate the scratch marks. Never mind.
Did you get a 1?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly up to where he is.
You gotta,
Shape up
yeah.
to a bat and then fly up to where you are up on the 3rd floor. And then shape back and investigate the scratches that he's pointing to.
I mean, did you get up there as he was trying to investigate these scratches?
Well, I've been flying up while he's doing stuff.
Okay.
He just doesn't ever shut up, so.
yeah.
You said no tacos, taquitos, nachos.
Burritos!
17 for investigation.
17.
Yes.
Well, the scratches appear a bit odd,
Okay.
almost matching like what would be like those markings from like the Balor's face. Where
Okay.
There was like the really indent further in than like the actual beating.
Okay.
But that's the only thing that really stands out about them.
Okay. Can I tell which direction they've gone?
But the way they're sitting, because you have some that are, it looked like they're walking towards the railing, some that looked like it's kind of curved as if the figure was kind of turning.
Okay.
And
Do I have an idea as to which way the figure may have gone?
Not based on the scratches.
Okay.
The only thing that's really standing out where you guys are is there's a hallway, which someone's already familiar with.
I'm going to point to you, and then I'm going to point to the hallway. And shrug, do we look, basically asking, should we go?
I'm just gonna walk into it.
And I'm going to follow him.
Okay. So,
Poor Mason can't fly.
Johnny's left within this area. You guys are walking down the hallway.
Not walking. I'm running.
You're running?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to keep pace.
Okay, then. So...
My Tyler likes.
Did you ever see American Dad?
Right?
Where Stan's legs are regrowing? That's what I picture.
Yeah, right.
Can't turn, must jump.
I was more imagining Deadpool with the mini legs.
I haven't seen that part yet.
I was
so.
imagining
Wasn't
Rick
that
and
the-
Morty
isn't that
with
the second
baby
one?
legs.
Isn't that the second one,
Yeah,
right?
I
He's got the legs
Deadpool too,
regenerating.
so
Legs
Get
regenerating
this
very
entire
slowly.
bottom half blown off.
don't ruin anything. I have yet to see it.
Sorry.
That's not that big. It's not that unusual. It's Deadpool.
And it's also not really blown off. I'll leave it to your imagination.
Giggity. Okay, yeah, so you guys are running down this hallway.
Alright, so I'm doing that. I got my crossbow at the ready.
And you're actually following the same direction, but in reverse as where you were coming from with that whole trail you had to make from the training grounds.
Okay.
Which, at that point, there's training grounds.
Okay.
So, you're just in that open area.
Okay.
Perception. So 12 plus 1.
17.
It's also outside and the sun is starting to rise.
The sun is starting to rise?
Yes.
Okay. So then it's just the 12 then for me.
Other than seeing all the damage that, Roscoe does that caused, there's nothing that's standing out. Other than hearing Alamir's voice of,
Zombie mirror. Alright, so I'm going to do the little whistle that I trained Skittles for. To get him out of hiding. Which he has been. And I'm going to tell him in Halfling, you see anything? And his perception is... What is that?
You rolled a 9.
9 plus... Fuck, hold up. Perception
Wrong
is
page.
a wisdom roll, so... Yeah, 9.
so yeah. Skittles hears a faint noise, but to him, it sounds like you're asking for a fan.
Like a fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Skittles will respond with, "What do you need a fan for? It's getting hot in there?"
I didn't say fan, I said did you see anything?
Why do you want any fan?
You useless. Alright, so I'm just gonna fuck Skittles. No, I'm not putting that down on 1. Fuck that. Alright.
Let's go at it with Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna tell Skittles, hey, come on back.
Yeah. But, as he returned, he's carrying 2 large leaves in his mouth.
I'm gonna investigate the leaves.
12.
Plus 3. Will they get me high?
No, they looked like leaves, like the palm kind of leaves.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's wrong.
I thought you were asking for a fan.
Ugh. Alright.
Does this please you?
I don't even know. What time are we at?
8:30.
8:30. All right. I think we should probably call this one, and yeah, maybe we do another short episode to wrap everything up. I'm hoping, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't even know. All right, so guys, thanks for joining.